Alright, now a lot of you might not know what's going on in this mod, and I'm here to help you explain. Now, I'm not the first to do this, and I'm probably also not the only one that is going to know how to explain it, but I'm just going to do it anyway because I need content out. In the Vs Yourself mod, you face yourself, but a tall, lanky alternate version that looks all torn up and beat up. Now, I'll get into the reason why he looks like this later. But if you are wondering why he looks so tall, it's actually because that's BF's actual height. In reality, they are tall, skinny 19-year-olds, but they're only portrayed as tiny in the games. Now, when you start this mod off, and you actually face him, what he does is he comes out of the mirror. Now, this is just to show that he is like a mirror version of BF. This is also why he ends up transforming and shrinking, because it shows that he is in fact BF and not just some faker, like Faker Sonic. But that's a completely different mod, so I'm going to ignore that. No, I will not be going over that mod anytime, unless I know about it. But, as you know, in the mod, it has lyrics. Now, these lyrics are actually extremely good. I'll play a clip of them here soon and shortly. But these lyrics that he actually sings are a bit of an ode to herself. Now, herself is a alternate version of GF. The reason that this version of BF looks so torn up is because this universe of him has to go through her loss, like her dying. And this is supposed to be symbolic of he just can't let her go and just always has a piece of her. That's also why his microphone lights up at the beginning of the mod when he hits BF with it. The lyrics are supposed to be an ode to her, and possibly her last words about saying that she'd stay long enough to see his way. She also briefly appears in this area. She also briefly appears in this part, which I will slow down and show sometime really soon. But, you know, just give me a minute to do that. But after that BF is hit with the microphone, it does light up with red lines. This is because herself is actually in his microphone. Herself has combined her ghost form with this version of BF's microphone. Now, don't know why exactly that's the thing she decided to attach herself to, but I guess it does make sense as BF's probably always carrying around his microphone. Even our regular BF probably is. Believe it or not, so. Whatever. But, moving on from that. The way that GF actually died in this universe, I'm pretty sure is from a car crash, a fatal car crash, in which BF survived. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there is another mod about BF crashing a car and losing girlfriend. It's called Static Memories. But BF is put in the hospital for mental and physical trauma after the crash, as he's lost his girlfriend, so yeah. Now, the reason that this is completely possible that these two universes are the same is because it's completely possible that BF is not able to cope with GF's loss in that timeline too. So, he ends up turning into Silly Billy. Silly Billy is another name for the character. Technically, it's actually his real name in that timeline. BF's actual name is Keith. I don't know if you knew that, but you do now, if you didn't before. But his real name is Keith. His name's not actually boyfriend. Him and his girlfriend are 19. I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned that, but just to make sure. There are other characters in this mod, in the free play menu, but I'm only going over yourself, as I feel like it's probably just better to do overall, as more people probably care about the Versus Yourself week over the extra songs and free play. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to them or play them if you do end up playing this mod, but I feel like I'm just going to talk about only Silly Billy, aka yourself. It's also worth noting that he has this really giant smile on his face. Now, the reason for this, I'm not quite sure. But we're going to move on to a different topic, as the concept for this is actually a while old. It's probably like years old by now, but there was the concept for this mod started when somebody made a EXE version of BF for a Sonic.exe mod. However, this part of the mod was completely scrapped and just kind of left in the rubbish bin. I'm not actually from the UK, but I just wanted to say rubbish because why not? Sounds funnier. But eventually, people took back up the idea and recreated it into yourself. Now, one of the characters that is in the free play is Lord X, which just so happens to be in nearly every other Sonic EXE mod, mainly because he's probably just like an EXE, but only slightly different. Well, I think that's it for this video, and well, make sure to like and subscribe. I will try to post more since it is my break off of school, so I have a lot more time, but I haven't exactly been able to get out videos. So please like and sub. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.